Hey Vintage Dolls, it's Emmeline. So I'm super excited for today's video because I am going to test out living like a 1950s housewife for a day. So that means no cell phone. I already texted everyone and said if you need to call me, call my house phone. So I printed out a 1950s housewife routine from a website called Jen, but never Jen, with two N's at the end. So her 1950s housewife routine looks a lot like my grandma Mama. Then my dad's side, my grandma Oma, she has definitely like more of like the glamorous 1950s housewife like you see on TV. So I think I'm just gonna combine both of my grandma's like routines and both of like the things that they've done. Step one is to make the bed. Order number two is to open all the blinds. Step three is to open the windows to get fresh air. So next on the list is to exercise. From what I could see, housewives kind of just like did stretches in the morning, so I'm just gonna like do some stretches that we used to do before cheer. It actually felt really nice to just like stretch and stuff right now, so far I'm liking this. So now it's time to go freshen up, to go shower and do hair and makeup, but since I have a dog, he needs to go potty. Okay, so I'm about to do my makeup and I just remembered I have these old hair clips, which is perfect because I need something to clip my hair back while I do it. Before I forget, I need to go set up the house phone because if anyone's trying to get in contact with me, they can't because I don't have my cell phone on me. So I am bringing my pink vintage phone over here because if you guys remember, I made like a video about my haunted vintage phone. Dun dun dun, this is the phone. I still get tweets to this day from you guys telling me to throw this phone out because it is just so creepy. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I definitely recommend that you guys go watch. But yeah, this is actually still the phone I'm using because I like it. You guys always are telling me to throw it out, but I really don't. I'm not like superstitious like that. Wait a minute, can I use this phone? What the heck is this? I'm sorry guys, it looks like we're gonna have to use the creepy vintage haunted phone. The thing about these phones that's so annoying, it's kind of like romantic though. I feel like oh, I'm just calling my darling boyfriend. Shoot, I forgot what number I just dialed and I can't look. Okay, now we need, there we go. Now we need to pick out an outfit. So the dress is on. It is so adorable. I love this dress so much. So now I think we're gonna put some Coco Chanel on here. So I have a lot of vintage jewelry. I just don't know if I should put any of it on. Put the pearl necklace on, and then in my hair I just put it up and I'm just putting a little Chanel like ribbon in it because I read that a lot of times they would just like put ribbon in their hair when they wake up. It's just like an easy hairstyle for like the day of cleaning and everything. I feel like this whole morning has gone on for so long. Now it is time to make and serve breakfast. So I feel like we're gonna start getting into all of the cleaning, which is fine by me because I actually like cleaning. So first on the list, I think we need to make some coffee. So let's make some. I actually have like a lot of vintage things in my house, so it's working out well for me for this video. Okay, so now it's time to actually make breakfast. Normally they would have like oatmeal or like egg, something like that. I'm just gonna have a mango, banana, and then some, I think this is like cranberry bread. I'm making Wilbur, every time I like start cutting fruit, he knows. Like, look at this little pose. You want a banana? Ooh. He gets really scared, he doesn't know how to get out of here. You can do it, Willie. It's okay, come on. What? Yeah, go get your banana. He walks backwards too because he gets so scared. It's okay, Willie. You're doing so good. You're doing so good, Wilbur. Okay, so here is breakfast. Obviously, a real housewife would have to make breakfast for her kids and husband, but since I don't have kids, I mean, I guess you could consider Tigger and Wilbur kids, but I already fed them, so it's just me. And I also feel like normally they'd be like reading a paper or something, but I don't get the newspaper, so. While I'm eating breakfast, I might as well take advantage of having nothing to do right now and plan out some dinner. Okay, here we get into food. Thrifty pork casserole, cottontail salad, Spanish macaroni. Oh, this actually looks really easy to do, so I might do that, but I just want to see if there's anything else. Wiener fruit grill. What the heck? 4 wieners, a pounded cheese, bacon, bananas, and apple. Place wieners, banana halves, and apple slices on broiler. Brush bananas and apples with melted butter. Turn when all are brown, brush again with butter. Ew! I'm gonna put a record on because it's still fitting with the whole 50s theme, and my other grandma used to listen to records all the time, so I feel like it's okay. I mean, they didn't say that they listened to records on this like sheet that I have, but my dad said she always had records playing, so we are going to listen to a record. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love this. So for dessert, I'm making fudgy brownies. They are super simple. There's not a lot of ingredients. So I'm doing that, and then I decided to just stick with the Spanish macaroni. So I have to clean up breakfast, gather a basket for tidying up items that aren't where they belong, put them in a basket and redistribute them. Clean up the living room, pick up potential clutter, light dusting, fluffing, straightening pillows, water plants, flowers, make the beds, tidy the bedroom, light dusting, hang up any clothes to ensure dirty ones are in the hamper. Do a light tidy of the bathroom, including removing and replacing used towels, refilling toilet paper, soap, blah, 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 blah. As review the menu for the day and compare it to what's available at home, and then make a grocery list. Is then to like start prepping for making dessert. And then it says to, which I probably won't be able to do because I don't have anything I need for the dessert. So then it says to wipe down the kitchen, work surfaces, and the inside the fridge, get rid of the garbage, rinse, dry dish cloths, and hang them. I'm sorry guys, this is so long, I'm probably so boring to hear. Oh my gosh, this page is filled. Sweep or mop the kitchen floors, and then I will get back to you guys after I do all that because I'm gonna have to go run errands. Let's go clean the house so then we can move on and go do some fun things. It's my sister. She was like, it actually sounds like an old phone, because I guess it's like kind of hard to hear. So that was exciting. My first phone call of the day. My camera died, so I couldn't show you guys like everything I was cleaning, but I polished like my desk area. I did the fridge, like I cleaned the outside of the fridge. I cleaned the inside of the fridge. I got all of my garbage from all the rooms and I put it like in a big bag over there. Tigger's cat litter. And then I've just been like dusting like everything randomly. But yeah, the next thing I have to do is vacuum. And my sister was like, you should do vacuuming with heels to try it out. And I think I will, because like I said, my grandma Oma, she used to vacuum in high heels. Obviously their heels weren't like these like 6-inch heels we have today, but I think I might try it just to see what it's like. Vacuuming with the shoes was a little bit difficult because it's like hard to push the vacuum and then like you feel like you're falling back in the heels, but I feel like it was a really good workout. Hi. So So right now it is time to go out and do a leisurely activity, or to go to the grocery store, to go to a post office, or volunteer somewhere. So I have to go to the grocery store, and then I'm going to go to a cute little like 1950s little retro cafe kind of thing. So I thought I'd bring you guys there because it's so cute. But across the street there's a jeweler's, and I've been meaning to go there for a while now because I don't want to like say Connor and I are getting engaged like anytime soon, but you know, we've been together for almost 8 years. I'm not going to go on with the topic, but I have my grandma's ring. So I've been trying to figure out if I want to use her ring or if I want to get my own. I love her ring. I think it's so gorgeous. It's super pretty. I don't know. The only concern is like people say it's too big of like a ring for me. Like it's too like blingy for a tinier person, but I really like it. If I keep it, if I decide this is gonna be the ring, then I'm gonna get it on a rose gold setting. Right now it's just like on a gold setting. So give me your opinion. Do you guys think I should keep the ring and put it on a rose gold setting, or should I keep the ring and just take this center stone out? Let's see if it'll focus. I could take just the center stone out and put that on a rose gold ring, or should I just go and just get a new ring, like have Connor just surprise me? I don't know what to do. I love this and I love the sentimental value behind it. I don't know what to do. When I'm engaged someday, I'm totally gonna be one of those girls that's like, oh, what? I'm gonna be so obnoxious. But anyway, let's go. I have to take out the garbage and then we will be on our way. And I think I have to visit, not have to, but I think I'm going to visit my parents. Look how cute it is in here. Hi. We're at the grocery store. I am back from all of my errands. Today is literally the longest day of my life. Like this day is just dragging, and it is only 4 o'clock right now. So we still have a while to go. If you see some white on my eyes because my eyelash was falling off, so I just had to glue it back on. But anyway, we are... Relax, you're okay. You're okay. You're all right. Hi, buddy. Start advanced conditioning, like crisping vegetables or thawing food. I don't need to do that. Handle the weekly chore for the day. Which would be like polishing furniture, which I actually already did. So, I guess I'm a little bit ahead of that one. Set the table for dinner. Okay, we can do that. That's exciting. I'm gonna be able to set the table for just me, myself, and I. I really wish Connor didn't have work because he could come over and just be my husband for the day, but it's okay. I actually have some pink candle holder stick things, and I found a little candlestick. So we're gonna set the tone, the mood for the night. So I'll put this here for a little something extra. Now it says to arrange the living room for evening enjoyment, such as the Mister's newspaper, book, and cigarettes. I hate cigarettes. I really hate when people smoke. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in life. So arranging this for enjoyment. Let's see, what could we do? I feel like every Mister loves Marilyn Monroe. So I will get out a Marilyn Monroe magazine and we can put that by the sofa for him to enjoy. Let's put this here for Mr. And I could set the tone by putting on some music. I have a Christmas record on right now. That's okay because I love Christmas. Okay. I think that's it. So now we just need to make dinner. So, and I have to do the dessert too. I don't know when I'm supposed to do the dessert. I think I was supposed to do that this morning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do the dessert this morning, but I didn't have the stuff, so I wasn't able to. So we're gonna make some dessert and dinner right now. You guys, I decided that if I'm gonna be a housewife, I need to wear a fabulous ring. So I'm gonna wear my grandma's ring and maybe it'll help me to decide what I'm gonna do. My camera battery, there we go, I can't talk today. My camera battery is about to die again, so I'm gonna finish like sauteing this stuff and charge my battery, that way I can show you guys me making dessert. Here we have to mix, why can't I talk today? Mix a bunch of stuff together, so I have, of course, a little Pyrex bowl, and I have the old mixer. All right, now I'm starting to feel a little tired. So, and there's still a lot to do on the list. Okay, so I have the brownies in the oven. The pasta is just finishing up right now. And I have a salad done. I have the table set. So, and I have like everything kind of like cleaned and put away. So, I didn't do the dishes though because I had to do that after. But now it says to freshen up before the husband returns home from work. Consider changing into something more festive if the day dress is plain. Definitely need to fix myself because I do not look good for my husband coming home. Next it says, set out a tray with equipment for making cocktails should the mister want to serve drinks before dinner. That sounds so nice. I wish I was married right now and doing this because that sounds really, really great. I could use a drink after all of this too. Then it says, greet the husband gaily, serve dinner. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. So let's go freshen up because I look like a mess right now. And I definitely would not want my husband coming home to me looking like this. I mean, realistically, like, he would probably come home to me on like a normal day in probably like comfortable sweatpants or like comfortable shorts, like a t-shirt and like no makeup and like my hair in a ponytail anyway. So this is like 10 times better. Okay. Now I feel refreshed. Next step is to get a tray together so that when he comes home, if he wants to make me some cocktails, he can do that. So, I guess I could use this. My little like setup, I could just like use this for the tray. Okay, I don't want to break. Ah! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that was bad. So since I don't have a husband walking through the door right now, we're gonna pretend Wilbur is my husband. Did you have so much fun today? Oh my goodness, you want to make me a cocktail? I forgot to change, so like I said, I would put on that cuter apron for dinner. I forgot to change, so like I said, I would put on that cuter apron for dinner. Oh, this is so cute. Look how cute this looks. Oh, okay. So I decided to be a little bit extra because my camera died, so I needed to wait a little bit before I could start filming again while it was charging. So I just put a little tablecloth on my island to make it look a little bit more 50s and a little bit more fancy for dinner. So this actually smells amazing. I'm excited to try it with salad, water, and our candle. And my thing is about to die again because I didn't let it charge all the way. Taste test. This is actually really good. I thought it was gonna be really bland, but it's actually really, really delicious. So I recommend you guys try it. I feel like I need coffee because I'm starting to get a headache. Normally I eat a lot more throughout the day than I have today. I feel like I barely ate, so I'm just like getting a headache. And yeah, so the brownies are done, coffee's ready. So let's get some dessert going. I'm excited. All right, so we have some coffee and I have my brownie. And if you're wondering why the brownie looks so flat, it's because I only made half the recipe because I didn't want to make the full. And I only had a big brownie pan, so I just put it into a tiny one, but it still tastes really good. Overall, I am really liking this. I think I would just like it better if I had a husband here to be with me. Not that I'm saying like I need to get married right now, but I'm just saying like overall, I think the process would be better if I actually was married and like not doing this by myself. It's kind of boring like sitting at dinner with a candlelight by myself. So I put the brownies on this really cute old-fashioned little dish, and I thought it just looked really cute, so I thought I would show you guys. But anyway, now that dessert and coffee is done, it's time to clean all of the dishes from cooking, and there are quite a few dishes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am exhausted. Ugh, I literally just want to sleep right now. I'm so tired. I think I'm really tired though because I have a really bad headache and I don't have any medicine on me, so Putty just jumped on me. I don't have any medicine on me, so I cannot get rid of this headache now. It is just time for me to relax, is what the thing said. Alright, so let's go find a Nancy Drew book to read. I love Nancy Drew. I don't know if you guys know that. But I have like, this is my little bookshelf, and I have tons of Nancy Drew books here because I just think her books are the best. So let's find something. Let's read some Nancy Drew. I love all the pictures in here too. I think I'll take off my makeup, put my pajamas on, maybe just get into bed early and just like read until I fall asleep. I feel like that would be nice because there's really nothing else for me to do. It did say that you could set the table for breakfast. Oh, I got a phone call. Somebody's calling me. I really hope it's not a solicitor. Hello? Hi, is Mike there? I just like hang up on solicitors. I know it's really bad, but they call this phone all the time and it's so annoying because I'm on the do not call list. Makes me so angry. I got so excited. Did you guys see how excited I got when I thought someone was calling me? Because my mom said that she would call me tonight to like, so I wasn't so bored, and I thought it was her. All right, well, that was really depressing. I'm like so upset right now. I'm gonna cry. I feel like this process is just like, who is calling me again? Oh my gosh. Hello? No. No, I think you have the wrong number. Is this Andrew? Oh my gosh, I was just like, love you, bye. Oh my gosh, that was my sister and her husband Andrew. They're like, is Mike Crotch there? And I was like, I just thought it was a solicitor, so I hung up. But he was like trying to be funny, I guess, and being like, my crotch, Mike Crotch. So that was nice. I did get a phone call after all. But that was like actually really funny that they called me. And like, I was just like, I don't know who this is. And I just like hung up the phone on them. So I have my makeup fully off. I've taken a shower. I feel so much more refreshed right now. I feel like 1,000 times better. I feel like I can actually breathe and I'm just like, oh, this is great, this is lovely. I'll show you guys in the mirror. It's so cute. It goes like kind of long, but I just love it. It's super adorable, super cute. This one's so comfy. Oh my gosh. I think we're gonna take my hair down. I feel like I should have worn gloves out today to be a little bit extra, but maybe if you guys maybe if you guys want like another video of me doing this like around 2, I could make it like a little bit extra, maybe like go out in like the heels and everything like that. But I think it is time maybe to go into bed. I just turned my alarm on because I live by myself and I have an alarm system. And I'm sure they didn't have, oh, that was really bright. I'm sure they didn't have alarms back then, but I'm not going to risk my safety. So I got my little cuddle buddy. All right, guys, so I am, like I said, I'm going to read my Nancy Drew book until it gets dark out. I think the sun is going to set very soon. Then I'm gonna try to fall asleep. If I can't sleep, I will let you guys know. Normally, like I said, I fall asleep to either Netflix or lately I've been watching like Hallmark Christmas movies on YouTube. So it's gonna be kind of sad, but like I said, I think if I fall asleep before the sun goes, then I will be okay. I was just falling asleep and now my phone is ringing. Hello? Hi. So that was my mom. She wanted to call, so now I feel like I can actually fall fully asleep because I know no one will probably call me except for Connor, which I will probably sleep through because I don't think I'm going to be able to hear this phone in my room. Okay guys, so it is now Sunday and I wanted to do a little update of how the whole thing went and how I feel about it. So when I woke up the next morning, I did end up vlogging like exactly how I felt the next morning, but as I was just editing it and watching it back, I feel like I really didn't explain everything in it. I kind of just like rambled off on topic. What I will say is that I'm finding myself wanting to put makeup on a little bit more just because it felt nice to actually have makeup on during the day, and so it was just really nice to like be put together in case someone did come to the door. The next thing is to take into consideration, I did not have kids during this whole thing. So a lot of the times the moms would walk their kids to school and get their kids from school and walk them home. I'm sure they probably had to help their kids like with homework after doing everything, where like after dinner I was able to just kind of like relax. The cleaning routine I enjoyed. I always am cleaning my house, so it really wasn't like a huge change to me, but doing that every single day, I don't know that like that's something very realistic to do nowadays, to clean your house like that every day. Like when I'm saying all this, I really wish that I could live in that routine every day because I really truly did enjoy it. As far as like the errands go, once again, that's like kind of normal to me. Like I do wake up normally, clean the house, and then go run errands. They would like volunteer somewhere, some of them. So I think that would be pretty interesting to see how they like fit that into their day. And then grocery shopping, making dinner. It really wasn't that big of a deal, but I do think that making a big dinner and like dessert every single night would definitely get very tedious and would just get super tiring. Onto the whole no phone, no TV, social media kind of thing. Having no social media was actually so nice for me because I feel like social media makes me kind of anxious. I feel like I always have to check it. I always have to respond to people, especially for me because I've had people in the past, if I don't respond to them within a day, they get mad at me. Recently, probably about like a month ago, I had someone make like a hate page for me because I didn't respond to them within one day, even though I always responded to them like right away. And I just had this one day, I was at my grandparents and I was really sad because if you guys didn't know, we had to sell their house since they're not here anymore. So it was just a really difficult time and I was like, you know what, like I just can't respond to comments right now. Like I'm just really upset. And you know, the next morning, like I went to go respond to the comment and I saw that she made like this page about me and she's saying how she lost all respect for me because I wouldn't respond to her comment. And it just like, I don't think it's fair. I really do want to respond to all my comments and I try my best to. I think you guys know that because you guys are always like saying how much you guys appreciate me responding to comments, but it's hard like just because YouTube isn't my only job. I do have another job and like for the next 2 weeks I'm also going to be teaching cupcake classes on top of my other job and doing YouTube. So I don't think people understand that. So I think they just think I don't even know what they think. I personally put so much pressure I personally put so much pressure on myself to respond to comments because I know, like, I really appreciate if someone responds to my comments, so I want to respond to as many as possible. I don't know, even like waking up today, I wanted to like try the 1950s routine, but like I'm just like looking around and I'm like, okay, I have to leave for church in an hour, and I'm just like thinking of all these things I have to do in my head. I'm like, okay, I have to finish editing this video, I have to like upload it, pre-schedule it, make a thumbnail, that way when I'm at work tomorrow, the video will go up. And then like that's another thing, like whenever I'm at work, like my videos are pre-scheduled, so normally my videos will go up at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm always at work at that time. So normally when my videos go up, I'll like be checking the clock, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 2 o'clock, I'll like run into the bathroom and like try to make sure my video is doing okay. So I feel like it's just like, there's like so much like extra stress, and I think that the whole point of the 1950s routine was just to kind of like de-stress and to just see that like things were just a little bit simpler back then. And I know a lot of people don't like the idea of like men going to work and women staying at home, but to me, I don't mind it. And I'm not saying that in a way where it's like, oh, like I want to be lazy and do nothing all day, because I mean, being a stay-at-home mom is a huge job, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. It's a lot of work, and once again, I'm not a stay-at-home mom, but it takes a lot to raise a child and to keep a house and to make dinner and to do all of that stuff. And like I'm probably gonna get like feminists on here, not saying I'm not a feminist, but just saying I'm probably gonna get feminists on here being like, oh my gosh, it's crazy how like women were just so submissive back then and yada yada yada. And I just think it was just like a different way of living. Like I don't know, I really don't know like how to feel about it, because I do think it's amazing now that women can pursue their dreams. And obviously like if I was in like a 1950s housewife, I would not be like being able to do this YouTube channel or go and teach the cupcake classes or have my other job. So I do think it's great. I think it's just like times have changed, and all I'm saying is like I would not have minded living back then. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want me to do another one of these, like to try it out again, then let me know. Or if you guys have any other ideas or videos you guys want to see, just let me know and I will try to do them. But I hope you guys are all having a lovely day, and I'll talk to you next time.